Evening, folks. I'm Jason, and hopefully you can see me tonight. Last episode, I was in the dark. And I wasn't playing in the dark. My lighting was just completely off, apparently. Because, again, it's not an episode of Mecha Taco without some tremendous technical difficulty. Or major screw-up. Welcome to Mecha Taco. Oh, an itch. There we go. That's better. Alright. Excuse me as I clear my throat uncontrollably. We're playing more Yoshi's Woolly World. I guess we're on World 5. It's been a little bit. Could have been through here, Alright. Let's go to this poor shot guy stuck in the snow. To reiterate, I am enjoying this game. Actually, it's very mellow. If it seems like I'm being impatient, I think that's just... I don't know. I think that's just me... the type of gamer I've become. Or just my general attitude with games. Because I don't have a whole lot of time to play. And I do find myself... I have trouble investing in games, which is ridiculous. You know, it's kind of such a silly thing to say, but it's true. I definitely find myself a lot. You know, I'll see a cool game, but then I'm like, well, you know, how long is this game going to take me? Because, you know, gaming really is a weird medium. You just don't really think about it. Especially nowadays, where there is a heavy emphasis on storytelling in games. Getting through a game is a chore. Sure. Yeah, let's take care of these little shy guys? Snow shy guys. There you go. You know, let's give an analogy. Let's just say like, you know, a movie. Okay. Let's rethink this. What do I mean? What do I mean by it's a chore? Okay. Watching... Nobody ever says or congratulates somebody for, you know, watching a movie. Because, you know, that's an hour and a half, 2 hours, and you're done. And you can sit there the entire time and just, you know, shovel snacks in your face and zone out. Reading, similar. It takes... It shouldn't, but I feel like it does take a little bit of... I don't want to say stamina. But reading can be a little bit more exhausting. Because you can't necessarily turn your mind off when you read. Because you're trying to comprehend everything. So you need to be aware. I feel like it's very difficult to read thoroughly something. You can't read a story like you could watch a story, if that makes any sense. Now, games, to get through a video game story, I mean, that's a time commitment. And it's effort, because there's a difficulty to it. You know, a book can be dense, absolutely. And a movie can be equally as dense and difficult to get through. But again, with the movie, you're still just watching the movie. And you're just reading a book. You're just reading words. Which, again, can be exhausting, depending on the book or the movie. But neither the book or the movie actively punishes you for having the audacity of, you know, trying to get through the story. Whereas the game does. So I do find myself wary. Oh, well, okay. First thing, when a game is just like, oh, over 200 hours of gameplay, yeah, that's an immediate turnoff. It's like, I don't have time for that. Stop that. But I do find myself wary of stories, of games that are story focused. You know, unless there's a lot of gameplay in it. Oh yes, giant Yoshi. Favorite. God, just look at the texture on this guy. He's crazy. I love it. Smashes everything. Take that, monkey. Yoshi crush. It just stomps. See, the texture would be so cool in this game. I really do like that. Got it. Alright, moving on. What was over here? So yeah, there are times where I'm just like... I do want to get through a game. Because I want to move on to something else. But I feel like I've completed it. Which again is silly. In which I do, I'm not saying games shouldn't have story, because they should. Absolutely. Not everything needs a story, obviously. But when that's your primary focus of the game, I don't know, to me it's very tricky to pull off well. I mean, you either have to keep the story entertaining all the way through. I don't even... Whoa, that was close. I don't know if that actually would have hurt me or not. I'm not sure. Hey, no, I just thought I would have. Yeah, I've talked about Yakuza before, which does have a lot of story, but it's also massively entertaining. I don't know. I'm just old. Sometimes I want a game that with just like I can shoot things and explode things and call it a day. That's why, again, I am enjoying this game. Do not get me wrong. It is very, very chill. And the thing is, if I wanted to, I could, go nuts with this game. Because there's tons of secrets to find. And you know, the difficulty isn't horrendous. It's a very comfortable difficulty, which does make the game very entertaining to play. Star Yoshi. So I like the game. I like it a lot. So if it seems like I'm rushing or I'm tired of it, don't take that as me criticizing the game. I'm just being impatient. Because I am enjoying it, honestly. This is a perfectly fine game. Not even adequate. It's better. it's it's above adequate. Which I've used to describe other games. You know, I still can't pronounce that. Gargoyle's Quest 2 was adequate. It was fine. It was a fine game. But it was just kind of there. It's very weird. This is more. This is definitely more. This is not a game that's just kind of there. There's a lot going on in this game. And it is very well done. It really is. You know, I can definitely see why Reese not only likes it, but just, you know, has such nostalgia for the game. All right. Oh, you tricky monkey. Well, we're back here again. Over to go here. I'm not a fan of the multiple passageway stages. I've stated that before, and I stick by that. That really goes for any game, though, for being fair. Okay, moving along. Can't go down there. Ooh, the heater came on. Ah, you can still hear me. I'm assuming. Watch this segment just be totally illegible. I'm going around in circles. I'm totally going around in circles. Okay. What? I'm clearly over... I should just watch a movie. I'm clearly overlooking something. Why am I dumb? Fine. Back this way. I can't do anything about that star. Is there something? No? I don't know. This guy doesn't do anything. I can't lift that. This is just... Urgh. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Seriously, okay. Clearly I've overlooked something. Oh wait, I can go down? Oh. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. Now will this actually lead anywhere? Ah. I can't get that through. So now I want to go back this way? I don't know. We'll find out. So Rachel and I finished watching, yes, there we go. The season 3 of Mandalorian. And long story short, I thought it was great. I had fun with it. You know, we've established long ago that I am a Star Wars fan. Maybe not a crazed Star Wars fan, but I am definitely a Star Wars fan. And it's funny, the last time I really talked about Star Wars was when we were doing Dark Forces. And I played, it was around the time that Rogue One had come out. Now, if you remember, when Rogue One came out, they were trying to set up an extended movie universe. They were going to do like these, like Star Wars origin stories. There was going to be, you know, Solo and Obi-Wan. And that fell through pretty hard for reasons. But I liked Rogue One. I liked Rogue One a lot. I remember commenting that at the time. I was very impressed with it. Now, what's funny is that at the time, the idea that there would be Star Wars television shows, and not just Star Wars television shows, Star Wars television shows that are streamed, that are only available via streaming, that wasn't a possibility. It was kind of nuts. Even crazier was what we got. You know, it started with The Mandalorian, and you know, there was a show that was, I don't really want that. There was a show that absolutely took me by surprise. Like, it was really good. Yeah, it certainly very fan servicey, obviously, because it's Star Wars. There's lots of Star Wars references. But the show was still very good. And yeah, it's weird that, you know, we would get again a Star Wars television show that was so much better. Well, different, and possibly better than, ooh, that was close, than the recent crop of movies. For the record, I thought Solo was fine. I mean, it wasn't the greatest, but it was still entertaining. I still had a good time with it. Necessary? No, probably not. Probably not, but I still liked it. I feel like I should go get that. Whoa, until I screwed up like that. Dang it. Oh, shoot. Ugh. How far down am I? I got a 1-up. Okay, I'm still in the game here. Where does this go? There we go. Got it. What? So we got Mandalorian. I think what was next? It was Book of Boba Fett, which certainly not as good as Mandalorian, but still, honestly, it's still a fun show. Like, I still had a really good time with it. There we go. Jeez. There we go. I don't know if this is worth it, whatever I'm going into. Then after, of course, miss it. Then we had, that might have been Mandalorian Season 2, actually, after. Might have been the 2 seasons of Mandalorian, then Boba Fett. Then we got Obi-Wan, which I did like. That one started off strong, and honestly, it was still very enjoyable all the way through. The budget was definitely lower, which was one of the amazing things about Mandalorian. Is, I mean, this looked like a movie, like a good movie too. It still does. It's still very impressive. Obi-Wan definitely felt more like a TV show. You know, still very high budget, but definitely still a TV show. Again, I did like it. Then we got Book of Boba Fett, which was just fun. Honestly, I had no problem with it. Then yeah, Mandalorian. Oh no! And then we got Andor. Andor was very impressive. Andor to me felt closest to, you know, Knights of the Old Republic style writing and storytelling than any other Star Wars. It was cool. It really was. Yeah, it was Star Wars drama of all things. It's like, how is that even possible? How did you pull it off? But they did, and it was great. Plus, it took a character from Rogue One who, Cassian was fine, but it fleshed him out like crazy. And it was really, really good. It was so well done. And then we got, Mandalorian Season 3, which is a great continuation of the Mandalorian saga. I have, Ashoka should be a lot of fun. While I'm not fully in the know as far as a lot of the animated series like Clone Wars and stuff is concerned, I do, Ahsoka focuses, the main villain seems to be Admiral Thrawn, Grand Admiral Thrawn or whatever, and I remember him from, was it TIE Fighter? Back in the DOS days. Get off. You don't need to be here. Got it. Missed. I'm almost positive it was either X-Wing or TIE Fighter. Not X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, mind you. my gosh, I was so close. That was ridiculous. I think I might have been able to go lower, but I didn't want to risk it. And again, with any property, you know, I think it's perfectly valid to criticize a property or a show. You know, assuming your criticism isn't stupid. Like, I think there was an episode of Mandalorian Season 3 with Lizo, it's not Liza, and Jack Black. Sorry, I'm terrible with pop culture. And I remember just seeing, I didn't look into it too much because I didn't want to spoil anything. But I guess people took issue with the characters, I guess, for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. Like, they were fine. I don't know. It was weird. Again, I just don't get people. I don't. Like, neither of the characters felt out of place in Star Wars at all. You know, it wasn't like, you know, Jack Black playing Jack Black. You know, it was they both were very convincing Star Wars characters. At least I felt they were. Because let's be fair, it doesn't take much to be a convincing Star Wars character. They felt in universe. Ugh. I should probably pay attention to what I'm doing. I wasn't taken out of the story. It did not feel like a, you know, special guest appearance. And mind you, this also was an episode with Christopher Lloyd. Anyway, it was a lot more, okay, it was a lot more subtle than, you know, The Rock being in that episode of Voyager, where he, like, beats the crap out of 7 of 9. Whoa, you little, oof. There he is. I don't like these guys being here. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Man, this stage would be murder trying to get all the bonuses. Anyway. You know, it's funny, I look back at some of the issues I had with Boba Fett. And then how I just kind of got over it. You know, the Vesper or Vespa squad, definitely the mods. I just felt like they were out of place, not necessarily because of the bright colors and everything, but because they lived on Mos Eisley or Tatooine. You know, which is, you know, the armpit of the Star Wars galaxy, and these kids are supposed to be, super poor and, they're out of work and they want to work for water. And yet, I mean, they can afford these. They look like a bunch of rich kids with their flashy dresses, their flashy punk dress, their crazy cybernetics, and of course their fabulous Vespas. That was my issue. It wasn't because they were there, or that they had the slowest car chase in TV history. It was just that it just felt kind of weird from an in-universe standpoint. But again, at the end, I was like, oh, whatever. It's fine. This doesn't ruin Star Wars for me. I could be far more critical of the final movie. Especially, everything's free. That's weird. There were problems with the final movie. Again, a fine spectacle, fun to watch. I'm definitely not cool with them doing a complete reversal from the previous movie and just changing directions. That felt kind of weak. Whoa! And some of the plot points are just awful. But my favorite by far is still the Goonies dagger that lines up with the wreck of the Death Star, because Kylo happened to be standing at just the perfect spot to line everything up. I liked the idea of the wrecked Death Star on Endor. That was cool. But that somebody made an ancient dagger to show the way to the Emperor's hidden fleet or whatever. Okay, no. That was completely unnecessary. Yeah, they did Finn dirty too. The story really should have been about Finn and Rey, not necessarily like shipping the two, which I think that would have been okay also. But each of them becoming Jedi in their own way, their own brand of Jedi. That would have been a cool story. It sounds like they're doing more Star Wars movies with Rey. I'll be curious to see what they do. I like the character. I like all the characters, quite honestly. I just not a fan of what they did to them or with them. Okay, this is pretty nuts. Wow, this is really nuts. Okay, good. I was like, how am I supposed to get over that? I think I might have missed something there. I don't know how to get that. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Crap. Crap. Oh, jeez. Good shot. Hmm. Jeez. Oh. This is terrible. Sorry, Yoshi. Star Wars, everybody. I don't care. I like it. It's fine. Star Wars is fun, even when it's bad. I don't know. Maybe that's not... Maybe that's not a good statement. Oh, shoot. Oh, God. Don't... No. Yes, I know there's a... I love when the game starts taking pity on you. You know there's an easy mode. You seem to be having trouble. You seem to be sucking. Would you like us to hold your hand? Would that make you feel better? No, it would not, Yoshi's Holy World. I almost called you Yoshi's Island. You're not Yoshi's Island. That game is hard. Whoa! Jeez Louise. I feel like I should duck. Go, 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 go! Yay! Ah. Oh, wow. Oh, jeez, what the heck? Okay. Oh, there's spikes over there? So I need... What was that, 3 Shy Guys? You're gonna have to give me somebody. There you go. Ooh, I thought that would kill me for certain. Okay. I still have some health, it looks like. Alright, come on, give me some Shy Guys. Please. Ooh. Really? I don't know, the way he spits it, it reminds me of Homestar Runner. Homestar's talking about how sitting in Strong Bass couch, spitting teddygrams everywhere. He's just sitting there going patoo, patooey, patoo, and one got stuck to the ceiling. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this email was teddygram memories. I realize that makes no sense to like any of you. Homestar is still really good, mind you. The boys really got into Homestar. I exposed them to it. Jude in particular just adores it. I adore it, honestly. It's great stuff. And it's great to see that the Brothers Chaps are still putting stuff out. Not very often, but they do. One of the... They've done a couple of them now, of Strong Bad playing old games. And of course, I mean, it's all heavily edited and doctored, but it's still hilarious. Looks like we finally reached an end state. Speaking of which, not speaking of which of the end stage, but hang on. I'll be back. So, speaking of Homestar Runner, may I recommend this beauty? See that? There you go. There, that's a good shot. Trogdor the board game. Sounds stupid, and like it's a big meme, but this was before memes were a thing, for starters. And it's a really good game. Like, okay, it is a board game, yes. Rachel and I started getting it back into board games. We're just a couple of nerds. And we got the boys into them too. And, oh, I had picked this up a while ago, actually, and it's got to be one of my favorite board games. Honestly, it's first thing, it's co-op. It's not really a versus game, and it's clever and it's difficult to beat. And I really, really enjoy that. Like you don't necessarily feel defeated because you lose, because you will lose, because the game's tough. Spiders or something else. Oh no! What the heck? Are they kissing him? Hang on. There we go. They are. They still kissy spiders. What the heck? The object of the game is that you play as Trogdor, and there are a set of tiles, and you have to burninate all the tiles, as well as the 3 thatched roof cottages on the board. And there are rules to like how you can do this and when you can do this. You also have to look out for the knights. You have to eat. You have to manage peasants. Peasants are kind of like your resources. And yeah, basically each player gets a turn. And after their turn, it's the countryside's turn. So player 1 in the countryside. Player 2, countryside. And, you know, when the countryside moves, they have a chance of hitting Trogdor and taking away, you know, health. Or undoing some of, you know, the actions you've done. It is terribly, terribly clever, though. It is extraordinarily well done for a, I mean, ultimately for a licensed game. It doesn't feel like a licensed game. It is very fun to play. Like I said, it is tough. You will lose a lot. But it's okay. It's definitely one of those games where it feels like it still feels fun despite the fact that, you know, you're gonna lose. Plus it gives you a fighting chance at the end. Basically, you go into this kind of burnination mode once you lose all your life, and it's kind of this last-ditch effort to see if you can, you know, clear the board. And most of the time, I mean, you can't. But I mean, there definitely are instances where you can, and it's just, it still feels like a victory. It definitely does not feel like your typical board game, and a lot of that is because it is co-op and you are working together. Man, I don't trust these spiders at all. Nice job. Is that really, that was all? That was it? That was the only thing that was here? So you can't get it in stores, you have to order it online. Well worth it. Well worth it. Especially if you're into board games. I mean, if you're not into board games, I think it's still worth a try. It might get you into board games, quite honestly. What's... That's what it is. I wanted to say Tatsuneko. That's not it. That's a cat. Takoneko. Takoneko? Did I say that right? Takonoko. Takonoko is another game. That's a versus game. And, oh, sorry, I just realized I'm in the dark again. Can you see me? Hello? There. Is that okay? I'm not at the angle that I'm usually at. No, that's fine, whatever. That's another one that Rachel and I really enjoy. We haven't played that with the boys yet. That one's a little bit more complicated. I don't even know how to describe it, quite honestly. That one's tough. That one's tough to describe. The Trogdor is really cool. That is a fun game. Yeah, I'd recommend that one in a heartbeat. Alright, so I made this... Aha. Did I find a secret entrance? I don't know. Oh yeah, looks like I did. A lot of spiders. That was it for that one. Oh, I got the flower. Yay, go me. Oh. Jude, by the way, Hang on, why do I have all these ducks? Oh, I forgot that's how these ducks work. Jude has a talking strong bad plush doll. Which again, just, you know, makes Jude really cool. Plays retro games and he has a strong bad plush doll. He's really into Mega Man right now. Which does make me want to play a Mega Man game on here. Well, that's coming. I really think the next game I'm going to do though is Troubleshooters, which is the Japanese name is Battle Mania. Is that like it's Big Tokai, I think. The Genesis game, and it's one of those games where I remember this thing being weird looking. Oh. What do I do with this? Can I go up? Oh, you little... It's one of those games that I remember seeing the cover for, the advertisements for, and it just never looked appealing. But then I played it, and I'm like, this game is pretty cool. Now, I haven't played it a whole lot, because I kind of wanted to save. I can't get up there. I kind of wanted to save it, you know, for the taco. There we go. So yeah, that one is definitely on my list, my short list. The other, I want to do Street Fighter Cross Mega Man as well, which in theory would be a very short one, because I mean it was, you know, a free public domain game that was meant as a, you know, promo for. Pretty sure it was Street Fighter 4. I think that's right. Whoa, God. Oh my gosh. Nah, forget this. Oh my gosh, I don't like this stage. I don't like this stage at all. Oh, thank you for letting me know what I'm supposed to do. Alright, moving on. Nothing else exciting here? Nothing. We'll take that. Let's keep going. Oh, crazy shy guy. Oh, okay, hang on, guys. The heater just came on again. Now, it is cold. It's unusually cold for May. I don't know why it's cold. Well, I mean, I can guess. But it is definitely cold. So what the hell is... Okay. This guy goes here. Oh, I can't jump that. What am I doing? Why isn't this thing... There we go. There we go. Uh, hang on. I'll get back to you. I need to turn that off. Oof. Old man noises. There we go. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so anyway, where was I? Yes, it is May the 1st, and it's cold. But I'm adequately warm now because of the Kotatsu, which is lovely. But one might say I'm too warm now. What I was originally going to say before the heater rudely interrupted me was that, so we celebrated Jude's birthday, 8. It's 8. Anyway, Saturday, and we went out to his favorite restaurant, which is a Mexican restaurant in town. At a local restaurant, and it was evidently it was prom night in town, so it was absolutely dead. But you know, except for the occasional prom group that we saw here and there. And honestly, I thought it was the coolest thing. I don't know why, like, I don't know if it was nostalgia or what, but it felt good, like, just seeing, like, I hate to say this word, all these young people, like, all decked out in their prom gear, and like, oh, you guys are too cute, stop it. All these couples. It was nostalgic. I'll admit. It was. But it was still fun. It was fun to see because it was cute. Seeing all the guys being like incredibly awkward and uncomfortable, and all the girls just being cool with it. That definitely has seemed the norm. For the record, I need friggin' more bullet bills. For the record, I did go to prom, and I went with 4 girls. Now, I wasn't dating all of them. Come on. I'm not cool, guys. But it sure, if ever I needed an ego boost, that would have been the time. And yeah, that was a pretty fair ego boost. Yeah, it was my girlfriend at the time, her best friend, and then their friends. I actually ended up becoming really good friends with my girlfriend's best friend, if that makes any sense. Again, not like that. Don't be weird. It's not a sitcom. But yeah, that was fun. Why do I need those 3 guys? I don't think I do. Forget you guys. But man, was I awkward at that prom. As cool as I just made myself sound, oh no. Oh no. I mainly kind of hung out with my friends. I didn't really dance. I didn't know how to dance. I was awkward. Hung out with my friends and we inhaled the helium from the balloons. Yeah. Yeah. It was fun. We still ended up having fun. It was still memorable. But it was nostalgic. I don't want to say it made me feel old. Because it really didn't. Right now it is. I'll be totally honest. I do feel really old right now. Like, man, it was so long ago. But no, it was just one of those things where I actually felt good for other people, for complete strangers. You know, like I don't know who any of you people are. You could be the worst people in the world, but right now I think you're great. And I wish you the best. Yeah. Life. Don't talk to me about life. Oh, the stories I could tell about high school. Not really. There's some stories, but high school was pretty chill. Well, I take that back. It wasn't until the end of high school, and I just kind of stopped giving a crap about like what other people thought, and really became more comfortable with who I was. Then it got chill, and then it got cool, quite honestly. High school, though, there were a lot of fun moments. I mean, and a lot of good memories, even during, you know, some of the rough, awkward stages. There we go. Yeah, Magic. There were so many Magic nights. We played Magic the Gathering constantly, and I mean, this was back in the day where you didn't have sleeves, for starters. You would play on concrete. I traded away all my dual lands for, you know, garbage, you know, Royal Assassin or something, which was considered hot property then. Lord of the Pit, you know, force of nature. Oh, very good. I collected a whole bunch of stamps. Alright, what is this? 6-3? Am I right? I'm right. Wow, go memory. Why don't we stop it here for tonight? You know, we're at over an hour, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more stages. Should I do one more stage? We'll do one more and then we'll call it. And then maybe tomorrow or next broadcast I'll finish the game up. Unless there's like, you know, there are more stages that you unlock if you know, collect everything, which I clearly have not been doing. Whoa. Oh. Interesting. I'm having regrets. Oh man, crap, it's one of these stages. Okay, well, yes, I'm fine with getting this over with now because I really don't want to deal with another stage like this. Okay. Can't knock that down. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's going up. Speaking of Mega Man. This isn't stressful. This is fine. Everything's fine. Gosh. I'm fortunate that I still have friends from high school. Now, mind you, the only one I'm actually still I've two that I'm still in. One that I'm in frequent contact with. The other, infrequently. Aaron, obviously, who has joined us quite a few times on Mecha Taco. And Jay, who has joined us once, I believe, but still, that counts. Jay, technically, I've actually known quite a bit longer. I knew him in middle school. Whoa, what's going on? But the girl I went to prom with, I'm still friends with her. But we caught up with her. I guess it's been a few years. And outside of town, not that long ago, and it's just nice. It's nice to still have friends from back in the day. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, not many. I don't have many, and a lot of that is just because, to be honest, a lot of the people that I hung out with weren't really my friends. They were just people I hung out with. Oh, I think I made a mistake. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. Ooh. You just hung out in a group. In my case, I hung out with the alternative and progressors, which was the thing back then. All of whom were it's not. Huh. Okay, no, it's. We're heavy drug users. I was not. I was the token straight kid. Which, I mean, that led to all sorts of, anxiety and stress. And I didn't really realize, I was kind of the butt of a lot of jokes and stuff until, later. And that's when I was just like, came to the realization that, what am I doing? I don't need any of these people. These people are terrible. So yeah, but I did have friends outside of that group. They didn't fit in that group, and for good reason. Am I supposed to unzip that? No. Can I get there? No? Sorry, I'm a little confused as to what I'm supposed to be doing. No? I don't have a clue. I feel like I missed something. I've got stories to tell about those days, but for another time. It's late. And it's definitely one of those things where I don't regret. I do, but I don't regret a lot of my choices in high school. Because obviously it's like that. All of those choices, no matter how poor uh, led to the life that I live now, which I can't complain. You know, I have a good life. Of course, it has its, you know, stressful or stresses, but I mean, ultimately, it is a good life. So while yes, I could sit here and say yes, I would have done some things differently. Given the opportunity, no, I would not, because I don't want to screw anything up. The only thing I would change would, if I could go back in time, would be to tell my younger self to not trade those dual lands, and in fact to collect them. Collect tons of them. As many as you can get. And all of that money that you're making at working at Toys R Us and Publix, save it up, buy yourself some Power 9. I know it seems expensive, but trust me, it's going to be more expensive many years down the road. And I guess invest in like Apple or something. I don't know. The money. It's all money. Sorry guys, I'm at a loss. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing here. I really don't. Like, I don't. What the heck? Oh. Okay. Well, what's the point of that? Okay, I can zip it. I can zip these, but why? You really... Hey, I've got an idea. Let's do one more level. Yeah. Regrets. What am I missing? What am I missing? I know where I need to go, but how the hell do I get up there? I mean... Can't do anything with that. Man, I really don't know. And the fact that this little sign is telling me to go left. What does that even mean? I mean, yes, I mean, I know it means it goes left. Shut up. I know that. What was the point of me going? What I'm trying to say. Ah, there we go. Finally. Whoa. Now the stage just got complicated. There. That was very much not worth it. gosh, Yoshi's so pathetic when he's wounded. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that either. Oh my gosh, I'm trying. Are you serious? Are you serious? It took all of them? I'm trying to hit that platform. There. Okay. Thank you. Please be hearts. Please be hearts. Oh. You'll be happy to know I have not played Magic today. Magic Arena. I did play, a bit yesterday. And I regret it. I really do regret it. Ultimately, I ended up doing okay, but not so much at the beginning, and it certainly put me in a mood. Best described as ornery. That's dumb. How do I play games that make me feel that way? Alright, Yoshi, gotta move on. I could throw something there, but I don't have the time to really think about it. Ooh. Nope. Not getting it. Again, oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Again, collecting everything in this game could be brutal. But doable. I definitely feel like it's doable. But moves the lava sluice. Sorry. Just saw that. That grid was terrible. Don't look at that grid. Alright. Midpoint. Let's do one more. No, we're not doing one more. We're done. We're done for the night. I'm going to stop here before I start feeling really old by continuing to talk about high school. Oh my gosh. Do you know how long ago that was for me? Oh dear. That can't be right. Oh my gosh. No, you know what? We're done. We're not talking about high school. Back to title. Back to title. You know, Reese is almost in high school. And that certainly doesn't make me feel old either. School's almost out. School's almost out. They have like 3 weeks left. Ugh. Good feel. Good feel. Alright, folks. I'm done. I can't say anything about with my glasses. Without my glasses. I don't know anymore. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm finishing this up. I'm going to bed. So, thank you again for joining me. And something signing off. I didn't have an ending prepared. So, I'm just signing off. Good night, folks. I need my glasses to see. There we go. Why am I old?